Actors who passed away before seeing their films. Many gifted actors who died before their last films were released have tragically left the world of film behind. These artists inspired countless fans and other artists with their performances in addition to leaving behind an impressive body of work. They are tragically reminded of the transience of life and the lasting influence of their art by their premature deaths. In this video, we will highlight 7 notable actors whose legacies continue to resonate even after their premature departure. Number 7. Heath Ledger. On January 22, 2008, at the age of 28, Heath Ledger tragically passed away from an unintentional overdose of prescription drugs. Only a few months before the premiere of The Dark Knight, a movie that would go on to redefine the superhero genre and cemented Ledger's reputation as one of the most gifted actors of his generation, this tragic loss occurred. The Joker was portrayed by Ledger as more than just a performance. Rather, it was a total metamorphosis that demonstrated his extraordinary range and dedication to his craft. He threw himself into the part, apparently withdrawing for weeks to capture the chaotic essence of the character. He received a great deal of praise and multiple honors for his dark, erratic, and unsettlingly charismatic portrayal of the Joker, including a posthumous Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. The movie itself went on to become a cultural phenomenon, earning over $1 billion in revenue globally and winning praise from critics for its acting and narrative. The film's premiere was clouded by Ledger's passing, which prompted an outpouring of sympathy from both colleagues and fans. Actors and filmmakers are still influenced by his legacy, which serves as a moving reminder of his extraordinary talent as well as the untimely death of a promising star whose career was cut short. Number 6. Philip Seymour Hoffman. The unexpected passing of 46-year-old Philip Seymour Hoffman on February 2, 2014 created a huge void in the movie business. His unintentional heroin overdose death stunned colleagues and admirers of his exceptional acting ability and commitment. Hoffman played Plutarch Heavensbee, a crucial figure in the political intrigue of Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part 2, which was currently in production when he passed away. His passing had an impact on the movie's development and sparked conversations about addiction and mental health in Hollywood. Hoffman had finished a lot of the filming for Mockingjay Part 1, which debuted in November 2014, but his absence cast a shadow over the film's conclusion, which was released in November 2015. Hoffman's legacy lives on despite this tragic turn of events thanks to his extraordinary body of work, which includes iconic roles in movies like The Master and Capote, for which he received the Academy Award for Best Actor. He became one of the most renowned actors of his generation because of his ability to portray nuanced characters and complex emotions. The movie industry was devastated by his passing and honored to have lost a passionate artist as well as a gifted actor whose contributions to the medium were priceless. Number 5. Bruce Lee. The sudden death of Bruce Lee on July 20, 1973, at the age of 32, shocked the martial arts and film industries around the world. A sudden medical condition that developed just before the release of Enter the Dragon, one of the most influential martial arts films ever made, claimed Lee's life's cerebral edema. During a time when Asian actors were frequently cast in cliched parts, Lee broke down racial barriers in Hollywood and revolutionized action cinema with his distinct fighting style, charisma, and commitment to physical fitness. Enter the Dragon was a groundbreaking movie that attracted Western audiences and presented martial arts with never-before-seen realism and intensity. It went on to make over $350 million worldwide and is still regarded as a cult classic. Lee's approach to martial arts, which combines physical strength with mental focus, has influenced a great number of practitioners worldwide. Despite having a short career, Lee had a significant impact on popular culture and film. He became a figure of strength and resiliency for many. Given that he had so many more stories to tell and inventions to present to the world, his sudden passing is frequently considered as one of the greatest tragedies in film history. Number 4. Paul Walker. While Furious 7 was still in production, Paul Walker tragically lost his life on November 30, 2013 in a car accident. He was 40 years old. Since the beginning of the Fast and Furious franchise in 2001, Walker's name has become synonymous with it. Fans were drawn to his charming, devoted, and family-oriented portrayal of Brian O'Connor. Fans and colleagues were devastated by his sudden passing. The filmmakers had a huge task ahead of them, finishing Furious 7 without him. In moving homage to Walker's memory, his brothers Caleb and Cody filled in as stand-ins to help wrap up the filming of his last scenes. Thanks to cutting-edge technology, Walker's likeness was expertly blended into the finished product through CGI enhancements. When the movie was released on April 3, 2015, it not only became one of the highest-grossing movies of all time, but it also paid homage to Walker's character by giving an emotional farewell that touched viewers all over the world. The song See You Again by Wiz Khalifa, which was played during the last scene, turned into an anthem honoring friendship and memory. Walker's legacy as a person who genuinely cared about helping others was further cemented by his charitable work with Reach Out Worldwide, an organization he founded to support disaster relief efforts worldwide. His charitable endeavors went beyond acting. Number 3. Chadwick Boseman. On August 28, 2020, Chadwick Boseman passed away following a valiant fight with colon cancer, which he had kept secret from the majority of people throughout its course. This is evidence of his fortitude and resiliency in overcoming personal obstacles while carrying out important projects. Even though he was only 43 years old when he passed away, his powerful performances, which frequently emphasized Black culture's themes of identity and resiliency, left an enduring impression on Hollywood. Just a few months after his passing on December 18, 2020, Boseman's last movie, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, debuted and displayed his remarkable talent as Levy Green, a troubled musician navigating racial tensions in 1920s America. He was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actor, among other prestigious posthumous honors, and received critical acclaim for his performance, which also demonstrated his extraordinary acting talent and capacity to portray complex emotional depth through nuanced narrative. In addition to its artistic value, Boseman's portrayal struck a deep chord with viewers because it represented his own battles with adversity throughout his life. As a result, he became a symbol of hope and representation for many people in the Black community and beyond, ensuring that his legacy would live on long after his death. Number 2. Brandon Lee. On March 31, 1993, while filming The Crow, Brandon Lee tragically lost his life when a prop gun that had been improperly loaded accidentally fired a live round rather than blanks during a scene rehearsal. The incident stunned Hollywood and raised concerns about safety procedures on film sets where firearms are used. Following in the footsteps of his legendary father, Bruce Lee, 28-year-old Brandon was destined for stardom. He had already gained recognition for earlier roles, but this dark fantasy film, which blended action and romance with deep themes of love and loss, was going to be his big break. Following Brandon's passing, The Crow was finished with the use of cutting-edge methods like body doubles and CGI enhancements. It was finally released on May 11, 1994, and went on to become a cult classic recognized for its gothic aesthetic and moving narrative that struck a deep chord with viewers, experiencing their own loss or grief. While his short life was full of promise and unfulfilled potential, mostly because he was denied another chance at stardom after this tragic incident, Brandon's portrayal of Eric Draven captivated viewers who were drawn in by both his physical prowess and his emotional depth. It also served as a reminder to filmmakers looking to explore new creative directions and as an inspiration to take safety precautions when working in such high-stakes environments. Number 1. Chris Farley. Chris Farley, one of comedy's most beloved characters, died tragically on December 18, 1997, at the age of 33 from complications related to drug addiction. His physical comedy style and larger-than-life personality defined an era in entertainment during the 1990s. Farley and Matthew Perry were shooting Almost Heroes when he passed away. Despite the fact the film was eventually released and well-received by critics, Farley did not live to see it through to its conclusion. Instead, it debuted posthumously on May 7, 1998. Farley rose to fame with his legendary appearances on Saturday Night Live, where he crafted enduring personas such as motivational speaker Matt Foley, who resided in a van down by the river. Millions of people were delighted by his contagious energy, but Farley's battles with addiction were widely reported during his career, a sobering reminder that even people who make people laugh can struggle with serious issues off-screen or behind closed doors, leaving fans excitedly anticipating their next hilarious hit. Even though Almost Heroes received mixed reviews, Farley's legacy lives on in beloved movies like Tommy Boy and Billy Madison. This way, future generations will be able to enjoy his comedic genius and remember his heartfelt performances that combine humor and vulnerability, even though they are tinged with sadness due to what might have happened had things gone differently. Despite their tragic deaths before their last works were completed, these actors left behind lasting legacies that are still felt by audiences around the world. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.